Take one DIY novice who's all fingers and thumbs.
It's tricky when you can't see past 3 centimetres in front of you.
Oh, God, I'm so excited.
Give me an interior design expert.
Why are you scowling at me, Stuart? You know what I'm like with my pictures.
A talented team of workmen.
You hold me that one.
Oh, here we go, octopus arms again.
And watch as shared ambitions become grand visions.
I'm made up with it, I am. Yeah.
This time we're pulling out all the stops. And the transformation won't be done in an hour, it'll be done in a day.
It's 10 minutes and counting. Let's go.
In the next 60 minutes, you will see emotion and commotion
I'll tell you.
as we help another family surprise their loved ones with a makeover of a lifetime.
Whoa.
Watch out, our next stop could be for you. What a glorious day here in Merseyside, and we're going to help Rachel Smith surprise her granddad Ronald with a magical makeover he won't forget. Now, Rachel's just over there, but before I go knocking on the door, let's hear more about Ronald's story. 79-year-old Ronald worked in telecoms for 40 years. He's now retired and lives alone, although his family is still close by.
He's lived in this house for about nearly 50 years. Yeah. My nan passed away 18 years ago and left my grandpa on his own. And he's often said that if my nan was around, she wouldn't let it look like this. She would always do something nicer. Yeah, she'd modernise the house and she would make sure that the house is nicer than what it is now. And he's said that quite often, that he's a bit embarrassed and that my nan would never let the house have got to this point. It doesn't reflect his personality. He's quite a young grandpa.
Recently, Ronald saved up some money to revamp the place, but when his daughter's husband left her and the kids, he decided to give her the money to help the family through this hard time.
He's very loyal and caring. He's very caring towards us. He will do anything for anybody if we need anything, or if we ever need a favour, he's always there. He always has been for us growing up, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's so generous. He'd give anyone his last penny.
Last penny, yeah, he would.
Without him, I don't know where we'd be, because he's just been there and helped us so much.
Ronald's been taken out for the day by his daughter, which means the coast is clear. He's not going to suspect a thing. Let's go meet Rachel. Right, I've never known this. Do you open the first door, knock on the second, or do you knock on the first? I've never understood this, because postmen would actually go into that. This is one of those situations. I'm going to try here first. Hey! Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm OK, thank you.
Is the coast clear?
Yes, he's gone out for the day.
He's gone?
He's gone.
OK. Can I come in? Because we need to get on with this.
Of course you can, come in.
Brilliant.
So, come in. This is it.
Right. Now, tell me what the situation is here, because I believe he hasn't had anything decorated for a very long time.
No, he's had nothing done to it, really, since he's been on his own.
That's an interesting point, though, because if he's always wanted to have it how Nan had it, do you think he's going to mind that we're going to completely change it?
No, I think he's ready. It was only at a family barbecue a couple of weeks ago that he said to us, your Nan would be ashamed of the way I've left this house now.
He is a very selfless person. He likes to do things for other people, spends money on other people, but doesn't spend money on himself or really do anything for himself. What would you ideally like to happen to this room?
He's 79 now, but he's very young, Grandpa. And I just think just freshening up, and he is into a bit of colour, and as the room is as it is, it doesn't show his personality, so just a bit of colour, just a bit freshening up, and just something really nice for him to enjoy.
Do you think that maybe a whole new lease of life in this room would just make him feel like he's moved on, but Nan's with him?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, yeah. I think if you look around the room, there's pictures of me Nan and family everywhere.
Yeah, I noticed
And I think
that.
as long as we keep that, I think he would look and think, well, it's something that she'd be proud of.
Who's the main people that live in this living room?
Just my grandpa. Obviously, we're over quite a lot. We do spend a lot of time around here.
Are there any kids that come over?
Yes, he's got, well, there's 11, 12 grandchildren, and then he's now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 great-grandchildren, which are over quite a lot. And I think a bit more storage space would be useful.
Have you got an exit plan, just in case he doesn't like it?
That way.
Yeah.
We'll run. My mum and dad live round the corner.
OK, because I need to know as well.
Yes, so we'll just run round and straight round to that house.
So I know what we need to do in this room. What about the dining room? Should we go have a look?
Let's go.
OK. Well, yeah, I know you guys said you come round a lot. How often is it that you all sit around and have dinner together?
Most Sundays he cooks Sunday lunch.
Does he?
Yes, and if we don't actually eat the lunch, we always come round afterwards. Okay. There ends up being loads of us in here on a Sunday, so...
So it's important. This area is very important.
Yes.
And what would you like to see happen in here?
Just something that would accommodate us all as a family and something that he'd be proud of entertaining everybody in.
By the sounds of it, he's a bit of a party animal. 79-year-old, he's like a spring chicken.
He is, yeah. He's really young grandpa, and that's why he really deserves something that suits his personality, because this doesn't at the minute.
He needs a place really where he can feel comfortable to host and have people round and be proud of where he is.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So in the dining room, Ronald needs plenty of space to host all his children, grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Next door, he needs a modern but comfortable lounge that reflects his personality. Luckily, I know just the perfect lady to inject life into this house. Linda Barker is one of the UK's best-known interior designers and has many awards to her name. Never afraid to go big and bold, I'm sure she's got something mind-blowing in store for us today. G'day, team. Hey. Team Rachel, Rachel team.
Hello.
And of course, glamour lady over here.
Oh, hi,
Linda.
nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
How are you, Linda? You okay?
Great, yeah. We've started to unpack and we're getting some amazing things out, so we're really good to go.
And what a day to do it.
That's
I mean,
terrific,
it's
isn't it?
beautiful. So, are you going to give us any clue on what's going on or no?
Well, we've got some kind of ranch-style leather sofas. They've just been unpacked. So I've got this quite a strong masculine feel,
Yes.
which is, you know, what
Perfect,
you wanted.
yeah.
Really. Some rich colours, not too dark, but definitely on the macho side. She says, cutting out birds and butterflies. Well, there's a bit of yin and yang going on there, you know.
Are you ready for the team to get started?
Yes, I think so.
Team, are you ready? Yes! Shall we get started? Yes! Let's do it! Yeah! Grandad Ronald will be back later this arvo, which means we need to work fast. And first things first, we need to get the old stuff out to make room for the new macho furniture. Removals Rob needs a strong-bodied, strategic thinker to help with the sofa, and he's come to the right guy. How are we getting rid of this, boss?
It's going to be a bit tight, but we should be fine.
Listen, let's not lounge about, yeah? Get it? So my key mission for today is to see how many funny puns or punny funs I can sneak into this makeover. And that's 2 already, so listen carefully. Ronnie, my friend, you have no idea what's going on right now because you're out for the day, oblivious, with your daughters, and your granddaughter, Rachel, has allowed us, the team, to go in and completely transform your living and dining room. Ronnie lost his wife 18 years ago, and since then his home's barely been touched. He hosts his entire family at least once a week, but he's embarrassed by his tired and outdated house. His lounge and dining room both need modernising, and they need to work as good entertaining spaces. The team are working hard. There's carpet being pulled out, there's furniture being moved. Let's go and have a look how we're getting on. Linda, do you want to give us an idea of what we're doing here? Well, obviously we can see one of the colours now.
Yeah, so it's quite a neutral colour, this. It's kind of a biscuity beige colour, but I'm going to hit it hard with some wallpaper, and that's going to go over on this wall. So this is going to be a room that has got oodles and oodles of character, a massive wow factor. Yeah. Going to make a monumental mirror up here, an antiqued mirror, silvery greys.
Yeah.
And just beautiful.
Sounds great. What's going to happen furniture-wise, layout-wise here?
The whole element of kind of ranch style is coming into the room. So I've got a beaten-up leather sofa, really super comfy and soft. 2 upright armchairs, nice high-backed, quite traditional in style, but modern with fabrics and colours.
Lovely.
How do you feel about all this?
Yes, it sounds really good. I'm excited.
OK, so Grandpa is a youthful grandpa, right? So he's a bit of a G-Pops, yeah? So how are we going to accommodate his youthful character?
I'm going to call him G-Pop. I think that's really cool.
G-Pops is raging.
We've got a fabulous desk, like a campaign desk, but we're going to put the laptop on it. So we've got that whole kind of dichotomy thing going on. And we've got this beautiful sliding door system, very modern, timber on one side, glass on the other, which I think...
No, it's lovely. He used to have sliding doors and he got rid of them and he's always wanted them back.
Okay,
well, that's great news because that leads us to the actual dining room, which I want to know about.
Okay, guys. Dining room. So I know you're all just massively into coming over here for meals and special occasions and parties. So I've got a centre table, which will be really sociable. It's extending so you get loads of you around it. And I'm going to hit it with all those beautiful colours, smoky greys, browns. I've got more kind of walnut furniture, which will match what's going on in the living room. Got the most amazing light. I can't wait to show you.
Enlighten us, please.
Well,
Honey fun numero 3.
we've been down to the glass blowers and they've just blown... I just let them go and they do what they want to do.
Hey, you know the glass blower? Do you know where he goes to the festival?
Where?
Glastonbury. It's only 10 a.m. and I've got 4 in already. How's it sound to you?
Yes, I'm excited. It sounds really good.
So while the team finish the preparations for Linda's feature wallpaper and funky light, she's going to show us her mood board, which should help bring her designs to life. Now.
The moment has come. It's more of a concept of what I want to show you. So there's elements here that will surprise and wow, and you'll think, what on earth? But I need a little drum roll. Ta-da!
Wow.
This gives you a flavour of what I'm after. So there is some luggage. This is kind of key to the look. This kind of strong animal element. These are spoons made out of horn. Wow. So, you know, we eat the beef, we use the skin as rugs, we use the horn as kind of vessels like this, and I've got quite a few bowls and plates and little drinking vessels made out of horn, which is a byproduct of the beef industry. Wow. So great stuff here, really kind of very strong. Look at these. I mean, I could be very rude about these. And indeed, I know what you're thinking. But the colour
I have no idea.
The texture, just amazing to have crazy flowers like this.
Yeah.
And I kind of love that way we're going. Bugs and beetles, luggage, we're kind of taking Grandpops off on a journey here.
So, Rachel, do you think that this is going to reflect Ronnie's personality?
Yes, yeah, it definitely will, because he's a gentleman. It's very masculine.
It is.
It's
it
good.
is. I mean, I'm going to kind of soften all those kind of very strong masculine elements with fabric. So I've got lime green fabrics. So these are the fabrics I will be using. Lovely lime greens, which is one of my favourite colours. Works beautifully with leather and suede. And...
Is any of this too much colour for you? I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any bright pinks or anything like that, but is it OK for you?
Yeah, I think you really will like what Linda's chosen. There are some colours, but at the same time, it's not too much. But he is definitely up for a change and definitely up for something a bit more oomph in his room, which is good.
Linda, what would you actually call this style?
Gentleman's club on the ranch or something like that. I
Very
don't
nice.
know. It's a bit of a new one for me.
Ranchy, but not raunchy.
Yes. Oh.
That's a relief. Rachel loves Linda's design, so time to G this makeover along, and up goes the feature wallpaper. Wow, I wonder what Grandpa Ronald's going to make of that.
I want to show you some of my special items for the rooms.
See, I love this.
Is this amazing? Have a seat.
Oh, my gosh.
It's really a great leather sofa because it's soft and, you know,
It
you can
is.
soak into it.
And for leather, you don't really, you know, you expect it to be quite solid. And...
Yeah, and with lots of kind of varnish layers onto it. But although this is protected, so, you know, it will shrug off spills and everything, it does look like it's just the natural leather and it's soft and it's warm.
It is very
It's
warm.
really good for a leather sofa, and it's got this beautiful battered ranch-style look that I'm really after.
I'm looking around. I know you're going to show me some stuff. I'm just really like, there's some proper wow factors here.
And look at this table. I mean, I really wanted a black table. I wanted it circular, and I wanted it with this contemporary edge, which this has got.
It really does. Now, it opens up.
Yeah, so it gets quite significantly bigger.
Okay.
So I know, you know, that all the kids come round, the grandkids, the kids, you know, everybody piles into this house, and especially on a Sunday when he cooks a big lunch. So it's nice to get a lot of people around a table.
And also nice to close it when it's just him.
Exactly.
That's very nice.
These are called rock-on lights. They're just beautiful. So it combines a ceramic light with this transfer of marble. So it looks like it's cast from a big chunk of solid marble, but I think it's just more wonderful in lots of ways, especially with this bright emerald green alongside it. So two of these kind of very contemporary lights with a grey shade. There's also some coasters, which just will work so well in the room. This is beautiful. This is a sideboard for the living room. Walnut. It's just got this lovely finish to it. So very traditional in the fact that it's got these lovely timber finishes, but quite contemporary in the shape and the handles. And again, not too glossy, which I love. I love this.
It is very nice, yeah, and it ties in very much. What I am surprised is you're going with black. It sort of works because even though there's darker elements of the brown, they almost could be black.
And it's nice not to have everything that's coordinated. That's the most struggle people have. And it's nice to just shake things up a bit. So long as tonally they're very similar. I'm going for blacks, smoky colours, browns and greys. You know, as a family of colours, they all hang together.
Very gentleman-like, lounge, ranch. I'm getting it now. It's all making sense with the mood board. I can't get my eyes off what's over there, because this, to me, is the best piece I've seen.
It's stunning.
It really is. And how does a mirror look so
Do you know what?
amazing?
It's handmade. It's got an antique finish. So you have... It's in panels, so this tile effect is really important. If you see around the edge of the mirror, it's got this smoky, antique look to it.
Yeah.
And that gives it heaps of character. And it's in this frame anyway. This is going to be above the fireplace. So
beautiful.
Really going to make that fireplace strong and dramatic. But because, you know, normal mirror is very shiny, white, you know, this has got just character oozing out of it.
Exactly.
And it's absolutely bespoke for us. It's an expensive bit of kit, but, you know, I just think it's just heaven.
It really is, and I mean, again, you're bringing in these colours, the blacks, the greys, the browns, the smoky, you know, it's all making sense.
And I tell you what, when you look into a mirror like this, they're super flattering because, you know, that smokiness, look at yourself, gorgeous. It kind of evens out all those little lines.
I finally feel like I'm 20 years younger. I've been wanting something like this for ages.
They're immensely flattering.
Well, you could stand in front of anything
No,
and look
I don't want to
amazing.
go there, I really don't. But the mirror itself, I just think is heaven.
I might have to get one of those for home. Back inside, the carpet fitters are hard at work fitting a smoky grey carpet in both rooms. And JB's just about done with the electrics for the lounge ceiling light. Not all of Linda's furniture has come ready-made. She's brought a project for the boys from home.
So this is my upcycling project for my old suitcase.
Nice.
So I thought it would make a really nifty little table for, like, CDs and books and things like that. It is a bit ragged, so it has seen better days. But, oh, you put me a base in. That's good.
I have. I've put you the base in to stabilise it up a little bit.
Oh, OK.
Of course, you give us the instructions to put 4 legs on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
How much do you want them to come out at an angle?
Oh, not too much. They can go straight down. Wouldn't that be easier, more stable?
I like straight down, actually.
Because it's like going to be...
It's easier for us.
Yeah,
certainly is.
straight down's fine. And we're going to stain these like a walnut. I know it looks like a bit of old battered luggage, and indeed it is. I found it in my shed and thought it would be great for this room scheme. But I like that. And in fact, I'm going to embellish it with even more, like, travel stickers that I've just downloaded off the internet and tickets and things like that.
Yeah.
So it makes this lovely little coffee table with character. And you show your face.
Not convinced, is he?
Your
No,
face.
I'm just trying to envisage it.
I know it's
I trust
not-
you, you know that. You know
It's
that.
a bit of vintage. And I just
Oh,
think
it's certainly vintage.
Sounds like a case of mistaken identity. We're here to lend a helping hand to Rachel Smith, who wants to surprise her grandpapa with a magical makeover. Now, Ronnie's out for the day, being looked after by his daughters, and our team are magically transforming his living room and his dining room, and believe me, it's an amazing transformation. Ronnie lost his wife 18 years ago, and since then his home's barely been touched. Recently, he decided it was time for a revamp. But when one of his daughters needed support, he sacrificed his decorating fund to help his family. His lounge and dining room desperately need bringing into the 21st century, and that's why we're here. Now, I need to get in there and see how they're getting on, because they're working at an alarming rate. Rachel's over there. I want to get her to come with me, and we're going to go and check. Rachel, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Excited?
Yes, very much.
Let's go and have a look. How awesome does this look?
My luggage wallpaper is amazing, isn't it? I just think it's just fascinating.
It
that
really
wallpaper.
is, yeah. What do you think of the wallpaper?
I think it's really nice. I really like it. I'm made up with it, I am. Yeah.
I put it up there just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Back of the net.
Well, I really love dark floors, whether it's a dark wood floorboard or whether it's a dark carpet. I just think it is very sophisticated and ever so chic. So I'm really pleased with the way it's gone down, particularly with that white fireplace now. It really seems to kind of punctuate the space.
How are you feeling?
Yes, it looks lovely so far. I'm made up with it.
Where's that mirror going?
The mirror, the antique mirror, is going above the fireplace, so we will lose a fair bit of the wallpaper there.
But I think it's great in a way because it hints to the wallpaper, so it's not just a big wall of wallpaper, because you're going to have photos scattered around the rooms, aren't you?
Lots of art on the walls.
This makeover is storming ahead. I can just see Grandad Ronnie, or G-Pops as I like to call him, hanging out in there. Better make sure the furniture's ready as the final piece of Linda's interior pimp fest goes into place. Double-sided sliding doors.
Rachel, let me sneak you in. I want to show you, because this was so important to Grandpa, wasn't it? The separation of the two rooms. So I've got these guys, Greg and Dave. They're going to fit in a sliding door between the two rooms.
Wow, lovely.
What I've done, Rachel, is I've chosen a timber front for the door for this side of the room, for the living room side, and I've chosen black glass for the dining side. So you've got two materials.
Lovely, yeah.
So just a little bit different as well.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah?
He loved them. Since he took them out, he's always wanted them back. He just always likes the thought of closing the room off to the dining room and having two separate rooms.
With a big thumbs up from Rachel on progress inside, Linda's got a little job for me, Rachel and cousin Hannah in the garden. I hope it's not too difficult.
OK, guys, thank you for gathering around my little creative project. What do you think?
These canvases are amazing.
They're lovely, aren't they? And it's family across all generations. I think there's probably 4 generations here. But what I wanted to do, just to make it our own and give it heaps of character, is to embellish the canvases with little cutouts just from wrapping paper of birds and flowers and butterflies. So this is Lily, isn't it? This is Grandpa's Nan. Grandpa's wife, yes, your Nan. And I thought, you know, she would look fabulous with this yellow butterfly in her hair and maybe this little song thrush or whatever it is here.
And I'm not being funny, but a birdie tells me that he really likes canvases.
He does.
Did you get it? Huh? Hey. Just a tiny little bit of glue, yeah, because me, like I squash, comes out the side. So do we have to be very careful?
You don't have to be super careful. It's PVA glue, it's water-based and it will dry clear.
Oh, brilliant.
So go for it. Just enjoy. Enjoy yourselves.
Brilliant.
OK.
Since I've got Rachel and cousin Hannah to myself, it seems like a good time to find out a little bit more about Grandad.
He's just so kind, like he'd do anything for us, wouldn't he? He's just there for us whenever we need him, and he's just so generous in any way, isn't he?
How often do you see him? Just on Sundays or?
Oh, no. Throughout the week.
Yeah.
Quite often we pop in just for a cup of tea or just to say hi. And...
If it's OK to ask you, anything I ask you and you don't want me to ask, just tell me. But how did he lose Nan?
My nan passed away of breast cancer.
Right, OK.
18 years ago, and obviously we were all sort of around then. We were quite young, but it still hurts, but
of course
we're all really close together, so it's... Yeah.
Yeah, my brother said to me, my brother Mike, when, you know, I lost my brother, he said to me, you never get over it, you get on with it.
Yeah.
And that is probably the most sensible thing I've ever heard, because You were never going to get over something like
No,
that.
my dad left nearly 2 years ago, so
Okay.
my mum is currently going through a divorce, so my grandpa's helping finance that and he's paying for everything.
Really?
He did put some money to one side for decoration of his house, but
It's all gone
that's
towards the
all
divorce.
gone towards the divorce now, which he doesn't begrudge any of it at all. He would never.
No.
That's what he wants to do. He wants to put that first, so never moaned or groaned about it, has he?
Obviously, it's the normal sort of situation of a loving parent. They could save up all their life for something they want, but the minute their family needs something, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you think he's going to feel when he knows that you guys have done this for him?
We'll have to apologise for lying.
I think he'd be
Sneaking
overwhelmed
around.
though, won't he? He'll be really shocked.
Yeah.
And I think he just will be, he'll know why we've done it for him.
Yeah.
He knows that we're so grateful for everything he's done for all of us. He means everything to us. The whole family is just like the rock of the family.
Grandad Ronald sounds like such a lovely man, and Linda's gone to all lengths to make sure this makeover is just as special as he is. She's asked glass artist James Lethbridge to make a funky ceiling light for the dining room. James begins by heating his irons and repeatedly gathering molten glass from the furnace to create a large ball. He then begins blowing the glass to create a hollow interior so it can be used as a light shade.
You ready?
Steady.
Whoa.
And now he can begin the polishing process.
So this is quite a dangerous process. The blade here is a diamond blade and it will cut the glass quite quickly. It kind of does splinter the glass quite a bit, so there's plenty of glass going off in the distance. So this is why I've got to wear these goggles.
It takes many hours to create a finely polished surface on which he's planning to stick hundreds of little glass spikes. He then uses a blowtorch to make glass rods into these little spikes.
And I'm just waiting for a specific colour of glass that lets me know kind of how hot it is and whether or not it's ready to manipulate. There we go. I just pinch the end of the glass and I pull it out like so.
This piece is going to have around 1,000 spikes, and it will take him 10 hours to attach them.
What we're trying to do is give this a flat bottom to enable it to stick to the glass ball properly.
Finally, James can attach the spikes onto the glass globe using a transparent UV glue.
Now, because this is such a powerful UV light, it actually sets the glue in seconds, or if not 1 second.
Wow, fantablamundo. From start to finish, the process takes 3 days. That really is a labour of love. And I'm sure G-Pops is gonna love it.
I'm so excited.
Should we do it?
Yeah. It's very delicate. Oh, look, extremely fragile. It's not just fragile.
I love it.
It's an awesome piece of glass.
Extremely delicate, very nice, but what a feature. Now, you do the lifting, and I would normally offer, but my clumsiness tells me.
You can't
my
trust
instincts
yourself.
tell me.
Okay.
Hang on.
Here he comes.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's pretty spectacular.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, very.
So that's
who
gonna
thinks of
have-
these ideas? It's just.
So different, isn't it?
Yeah,
it
very
will hang directly over the dining table, and all these spikes will just kind of glisten. Just amazing.
It really is.
I tell you what, if you hold the rose, you can hold that bit because it's metal.
This.
Yeah. So that's what gets attached to the ceiling. This is how it hangs.
Let me just do that.
And then the light bulbs will just kind of twinkle inside. Wow. Wow. I'm really super happy with that.
Very nice. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Very scared.
Should we put it back?
Yes.
This ranch-style gentleman's club is really coming together. Wooden blinds have been hung in both rooms, and you won't believe what's going in the dining room. It's a bespoke radiator cover made of tweed. Suits you, sir.
Let's put it over the radiator, shall we?
Just have to be careful a bit. Lift at the bottom of it.
Lift at the bottom.
There we are.
Oh, the light! I thought it'd be really heavy. So it's an aluminium frame.
Aluminium frame, so it conducts the heat perfectly.
Right, so most of the heat will come out this perforated top, and it's so in keeping with my gentleman's club kind of look for the room, because it's got tweed, which is what I asked for.
That's right.
And you've really been brilliant. I said, yeah, button it, but you've used leather buttons, which are absolutely perfect. The attention to detail is great.
With the radiator cover in place, the guys can start bringing in the macho furniture. But my DIY mentor, Stu, has not finished creating Linda's bespoke pieces for the rooms. Luckily, I'm a dab hand with an nail gun.
I've got to do a frame for Linda. Don't ask me what it's for, but if you can put it together...
Am I right in saying that the nail goes one there and one there? No.
I've told you so many times, Pete, I'm not saying you again.
All right. You know
Initiative.
what? Initiative. All right. Just so you know, right? Just so you know.
You've got to spread these wings and start to fly. I can't keep carrying you.
No, you can't.
Yeah?
You can't. That's a good point. You can't. Oh, there she is. Look at that. All right. Shh. Look at that. Oh, she's ready. So bring her down the end there. So you've got a good angle. This is it. See there? She's right on the edge.
You're some clown, you are. First nail. How many times have you used this?
I did everything I thought was right. Look, I'm going straight, yeah? Oh, shoot.
Are you serious?
This is... It's snakes and ladders, right? So some days I'm really good and some days I'm bad. Like I climb the ladder and I'm getting better and you're proud of me. And then some days, it's like therapy. I need constant teaching from you.
Right, OK, listen. Right, now listen.
Yeah.
Go to Linda.
No, I'm not going with that.
No, just hold it like that.
Yeah,
OK?
yeah, like that.
Seriously, what I'll do is I'll pull them out when she's not looking.
Okay.
Just go to her and say, Linda, there's your frame. Stuart's asked me to give it to you.
Right, but then
What
I'm
do you
going to
want
give
done?
it to her.
No, just...
OK.
Trust me.
Linda, hi, look, I just
Hi,
made
darling.
this. Look at that.
What's this?
I made it, look.
You made it?
Yep, I'm just going to go and varnish it and polish it, but look, it's
There's a
great,
lot of
isn't it?
glue on the other side.
No, I know, don't worry, I'll clean that up.
Where's it going, honey?
Do you want it to put butterflies and stuff in it or something?
No.
No?
Why won't you let me touch it?
What?
No, I've got some frames already for my bugs. I've got bugs,
Are you
beetles
telling
and
me
bugs.
he made me do this for nothing?
I think he's having you on, because I've got some frames.
You know what?
I bought some frames, and my bug frames are already made up with their bugs in, and they're all... Someone's laughing, so I think you've been had.
Do you know what?
I can see... You've been had. You've been had?
Yeah, I've been had.
Nice. Take it home and put it on your own wall.
I'll get you back for this, ya flaming dingbats. We're in Merseyside, transforming the lounge and dining room of a very special granddad. Ronnie's going to be impressed, I hope, because he's due back any minute. And even those finishing touches in the living room and the dining room, there's still major things that have to happen. I mean, it looks like a gentleman's room. It feels like a gentleman's room. We're just waiting for the gentleman to arrive. But we don't want him arriving before we get this beaut of a sofa in place. Right, gotcha.
Oh, wiggle in, wiggle in. We can do it, Karen, we can do it.
We don't bring these things in. Can't see where I'm going.
That's OK.
And then shimmy it in. That, no.
It's tricky when you haven't got the use of your hands to point. Right.
Hey, what's the hold-up?
To you.
To you.
To me. Okay.
Come on, girls, this thing's heavy.
It's tricky when you can't see past 3 centimetres in front of you.
There we go.
There we go. We knew that.
We knew that. We knew that all along. Yes. We did it, Karen.
We knew that.
Who need boys? My curtains are up.
Curtains are up.
Sorry to shriek. Oh, God, I'm so excited.
I'll tell you.
Either the top or the bottom, it's up to you.
That's it. Let the professionals through.
Right.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
So it's up against my big back wall opposite the fireplace, guys.
OK, if we leave it on its knees, because we've got the feet to score on.
Upcycle table. Oh, Stuart, I love it.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, Linda.
Is
To the guys outside,
dreaming.
when you said to do it, I was like, what?
Oh!
I'm going to do one for my place. I think it's really good.
It's brilliant!
Is he being serious? Do you know what? I'll never trust that stew again. Luckily, the luscious Linda is on hand to make sure everything is in the right place.
The mirror's not going on this wall, guys. It's going on that wall.
Going on there.
Is it going to...
Yes.
Okay.
How many times? I've said 10 times. Mirror on chimney roast wall. This is expensive, super expensive.
Yeah.
See, it does fit.
Thank you.
Now we just need to hang the artwork and Linda wants them picture perfect. I think I'll leave Craig to do that.
That level? Not, is it?
No, it just needs to go down a tad.
Down a touch. Okay.
Slightly scared, Linda. I don't even know why.
Why are you scowling at me, Stuart? You know what I'm like with my pictures.
Right, just one more thing for me to do and I'm getting out of this madhouse. While I'm waiting, may as well leave my mark somewhere that's going to be used a lot.
Right.
Up.
First height.
And have you hold me that one?
Oh, here we go. Octopus arms again.
Those pictures Rachel, Hannah and I were working on have come up a treat. I just hope they're going to be hung in time. I'm going to go outside to join Ronnie's grandchildren for the welcoming party. Right, now how are you feeling at this moment?
Oh, a bit sick.
Do you reckon Gramps
Excited.
is going to stay Gramps or is he going to become Grumps? I mean, we've changed everything today.
No, I think from what I've not seen it, but from what everyone said, he's going to love it, so I'm excited.
All right, it's coming now, it's coming now. Remember to give a round of applause when he turns up.
What's this?
The kids have done you a surprise.
A big surprise.
Just don't swear.
Do you reckon he has any idea?
No, not at all.
Is this a joke or something?
No.
Ronnie, how are you?
Oh, hello, Peter.
Come out, I'll help you out. Hey, how you going, mate?
Jesus, what's that?
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, son.
No idea about what's going on?
It's been
Not a
hard work.
clue.
Fantastic.
This is not why we went away, was it?
Yeah.
Come with me and all will be explained. Go and see your family, Hiya.
I'm going to cry, you and me.
Let me explain something to you. Your wonderful, wonderful granddaughter here. She went to a lot of trouble. She wrote in, she said, please, can you do something for my granddad because he does everything for us. We never give him anything back. And before you get us in trouble, thank you for letting us in your house.
Oh, honestly.
And all I'm going to ask you to do is if you turn around with me and come to the door and all will be revealed in moments.
Come on, Grams.
Before we started the makeover this morning, Ronnie's lounge was very dated and didn't reflect his young at heart personality. Now it's transformed into a ranch-style gentleman's club and bursting with character. The unusual luggage wallpaper gives it a stylish contemporary feel and ties in brilliantly with some really luxurious and classic pieces of furniture. I've got my eye on that beautiful leather sofa. Double doors now separate the lounge from the dining room, meaning Ronnie has a cosy space when he's home alone. It's the perfect room for a modern gent.
Oh. Oh, I can't believe it.
It's for you, Grams.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Dear. Dear. Thanks.
It's all for you, Grams.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, you
Gee whiz. Oh. Oh.
Do you like it?
Oh, absolutely fabulous,
Your
fantastic.
doors. You wanted doors, didn't you, for ages?
Yeah.
First of all, are you happy?
Absolutely. Gee whiz. I don't believe how cheap. I didn't think my family was such cheats, actually.
Well, let me bring in the wonderful Linda Barker, who was responsible for this design.
Please do.
Linda.
I'm just listening outside the door. Hello.
Aye, get to kiss a star. Almost sweaty. I'm sorry,
You're
I apologise.
happy?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, good.
Fantastic, honestly, truly.
And the girls properly surprised you.
Unbelievably so. Unbelievably so.
And does it suit you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
The leather sofa.
Oh dear, leather.
It's so comfy as well.
It's like a cloud. It's like lying in a cloud. It's just wonderful. And your beautiful armchairs behind you.
Yeah.
Gramps, look at the lights.
You've been
Gramps.
Linda Barkered in the ceiling.
Look at that.
Oh.
That's bespoke light fitting just for you. How about your floor and your new rug and
New carpet, Gramps, new carpet.
and your writing desk? I mean, I know it's for your computer, but you know, it's just a wonderful piece of kit there in the corner.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. Really, you
Just got it perfect.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Perfect.
So I wanted this luggage wallpaper, which is on your chimney breast and the alcove walls, which was really setting a scene.
Yes, indeed.
And I wanted to create a special little storage table for you, if you like. You can put your DVDs in, your CDs, whatever.
The amazing part about it, when I was in the programme on television, I thought, there's no way those guys do it in one day. That's a load of rubbish.
They do.
Now I believe.
They definitely
Now I
do.
believe. Now I believe.
We'd love to say, you know, that's it, thank you very much, good evening. But there's one more thing we need to show you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually behind those doors there. So if you don't mind.
Come on.
Just a few hours ago, Ronnie's dining room was functional but bland. It wasn't a very inviting place for him to host his family lunches. Now the room has style and pizzazz. We've put in a round table that can be extended to fit the whole family, with contrasting chairs continuing the combination of greys, blacks and browns from the lounge. There's a stylish dresser and sideboard to provide extra storage and make more space for family photos. They're going to have some great Sunday lunches in here.
I don't believe it. What are we having for tea?
You're cooking.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
Wow, look at the lights and
Oh, gee
the
whiz.
dresser.
It's absolutely magnificent.
Gosh, you got so much stuff.
Truly
Look
is.
at that radiator cover there that you've got.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a bespoke radiator cover.
It's very posh.
It's very posh. It's very unique. It's made out of tweed and leather buttons off an old
I don't
blazer.
know.
What we wanted to do was give you a round dining table that has a leaf inside of it, so you can get even bigger than this. So you can
Really?
get lots of people round.
Oh, gee
And lots
whiz.
of cooking for you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, you'll never get rid of us now, Gramps.
Gee whiz. As if we'd want to. The light is absolutely superb.
What do you think? Rachel mentioned the light, and it is a very bespoke piece for you.
It is indeed, it really truly is.
It's a one of a kind.
Absolutely. It's the 21st century light.
It really is.
I was living in the past century. What can I say? Truly.
We just want you to enjoy it. We really want you to enjoy
absolutely.
it.
It's magnificent, truly is. Sure I'm in the right house?
You definitely
Does it look very different?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, thankfully.
You know how you came in through some wooden doors?
Yeah.
Behind them now is glass.
It's black glass.
Oh, how's that? Huh?
Very chic.
Chic indeed.
And how about the two rooms together? Can you just imagine yourself wandering around and entertaining?
Oh, I don't believe it, honestly. I used to come in of a night and I think, I'd walk in and I'd disgust with myself. I thought, I don't believe this, you know what I mean? Typical old,
Not now.
twaggy.
Not anymore.
No, she was. I can imagine your nan, if she was here now, she'd go, oh,
She'd love it. She would. I think she would, definitely.
No.
She would. It's all for you, Gramps. That's what she'd want. She'd want you to have something like this.
Thank you very much indeed.
Now Ronnie's kids, grandkids and great-grandkids are outside dying to know what he thinks. So it's time we put them out of their misery.
I'll let you go and see your family. Please go and see your family and talk.
Thank you very much indeed.
Oh, no, please.
Thank you very much indeed.
That really was the sweetest thing ever. What a lovely, lovely bloke, and clearly adored by all his family. And now he has a place in his home that he can clearly entertain them and feel comfortable about him. So there's only one thing left for me to do, and that's to sign off and say, it's been one hell of a makeover.
It's been 2 weeks since Ronnie was surprised with a fabulous makeover of his lounge and dining room, and we've come back to see how he's settling in.
I really do like it, and in fact, the family and even the extended family, they all love it. Linda explained to me that the style she wanted was sort of a gentleman's club type of effect. I'm a classy man anyway, I am classy. And I think the gentleman effect, as Linda said, yeah, I think everything ties in with it, with how she explained, how she felt it, she wanted it to come out. So I think she's done me proud, and especially with the desk, you know. Yeah, I think Linda's done a very, very good job, designed it beautifully, and I'm absolutely, as I say, pleased with it. Oh, Sunday lunch. I've always got the family round for Sunday roast dinners. As I explained to Linda, it's just absolutely ideal, and of course there is an extension to the table, so we can fit 6 round at any given time, and it's used every week. I like everything about the room, just everything about it. The desk, the chairs, the sofa. Yeah, everything really nice, enjoyable, and as I say, it's mine. Oh, my wife would have been absolutely over the moon. She'd have said to me, "Go for it, lad."